No, it's not Oxford United's own game. We have gone back in time. Some of you will be quite surprised by this. We've actually jumped quite a few Championship managers here, but don't worry. We are going to go back to the previous Championship manager games that we haven't looked at yet, 00 and 01, 03, 04, hopefully. But I've decided to do a little bit of a jump here for this special episode because I don't think this game has featured that much. Welcome, if I haven't said it already, welcome to Donut Donny here to another episode of the Championship Manager series. And today we are looking at, well, it's a game I've never actually played. I am a big Championship Manager fan, but I've never played Championship Manager 2007. It was released in October 2006 because round about this time I moved over to the Football Manager series, as we know now, the Football Manager series. Now, those who don't know the story about what happened back in the early 2000s, as you know, Championship Manager came out in 1992 and was a massive successful game. I loved it. It's one of my all-time favorite games. I, as many of you did, go through the 90s playing all the other Championship Manager series. But by Championship Manager 2003, 2004, there was a kind of like a rift between Eidos, the company who published the game, and the people who actually made the database of the game. Now, they made Championship Manager 03, 04, and that was going to be the final time that those two were together. And they decided to split up. Now, the deal was that Eidos retained the name of Championship Manager, so they carried on the name of Championship Manager. Well, the database team formed themselves as Sports Interactive, who came, of course, made the famous, I'll dare to say now, much bigger series of the Football Manager series. By the time I did this video, of course, Football Manager 25 is not being made yet. It has been in the news that it's been severely delayed, but I'm hoping it's going to be worth it when it does eventually come out, probably later this year, October 2025, November 2025 maybe. Of course, if you're watching this in the future, that date might have gone, and you've probably got a better idea than me if the game was ever released and how good it was. But anyway, we're going to go back in time, and I'm going to go and try see what Championship Manager 07's like. Again, I'm going to be completely like you guys. I don't know much about this game. The only thing I do know is that it's got the Championship Manager name, but is it any good? That's the big question. So it took me a while to try to get this game working because this game, if you remember, is nearly 20 years old. It was released in October 2006, and when I tried to test it out, the screen came up in the top left-hand corner, and it took me a while to try to get the screen back to as it is. I can't show you the full screen. There isn't a full screen of this. It's going to be just as you see now, but I think you can see plenty what's going on. I got this off Steam, very cheap. We have also got 2008 and 2010 Championship Managers as well, which we'll do in the future. But it depends if people want to see the later Championship Manager games, because I know a lot of you went over to the Football Manager series. But let's look at the options. And I always look at the options. There is sound, and the sound is quite loud. So full screen on, player status, modern or traditional. Let's go traditional actually. Let's go back to what it was before. So you can go modern 1 to 100, like I don't think any games have got 1 to 100 now actually. Even the Football Manager series as we know now is 1 to 20, so that's quite unusual modern actually. Tooltips on, play wages weekly, sound effects on. We might as well have sound effects because not many games do have sound effects. You can change the skin to various here. We're going to try and see what Teal Feather's like. Default game name CM07 save. It seems to be working fine on my PC. That's good news. Confirm. Famous last words. Or has it just frozen on me? I just typically said the game's working and suddenly it's now frozen on me. Oh dear. So I might have to go. Oh, no, it did. That took a long time. Yeah, and I don't actually like the green. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's all right. That took a while to load up. Let's go new game. So here we go. those who've been playing Football Manager series know all about this, selecting your leagues. So obviously we're going to select England because I'm going to be manager of England. Now this game came with a new addition. I've been told, because I'd never played the 2006 version, that you got Conference North and South, which is great. So you've got Conference North and South in it. So we'll select England. You see, only all these countries are available. So I think I'll click Germany as well. You can then select league. There is sound. Sound is always good. I'm not going to select many countries though, because I don't think how slow or fast this game's going to be. So let's just go there. I'm just going to select and we'll stick as it is. I think create game. So depending how long this can take, I might stop the video briefly so the calculations can go through, because it'd be very boring if you were just watching the calculations. So we've got profile, so I've got to put my profile in. So I've got to create a manager basically. So Donut, and then Donny, and then my date of birth. I'm going to show you how old I am. Actually, I'm going to make up a date of birth. I'm going to make up a date of birth. This is not my real date of birth. I'm not going to give it away. Let's put me in the 80s. I'm not an 80s child. That's the only thing I'm going to say. I'm not an 80s child. Now, which division is Oxford in? Now, this is 2006. Oxford, I think oh my God, I think they were a National League side. Yes, they are. Wow. Playing Oxford as not a league side. I'm going to choose Oxford, obviously. This is going to be an experience, choosing Oxford as a non-league side. Choose nation, club benefactor. Oh, yes. That's crossed. Does that mean it's not going to happen? Check this box to activate. Yeah, increase your financial spending. I think I need to. England, obviously, I'm going to choose. Profile, that's the profile. Confirm. Creating game, please wait. Now, this may take a few minutes. Well, that did not take a few. That did not take a few minutes. I think because we were on a pretty powerful, well, my powerful PC. As you may know, I'm changing PCs very soon, so it's still a powerful PC. Now, this is traditional view. Is there a different view? Selection. There we go. Condition. Where's the stats for the players? Oh, I suppose you don't see the stats. Selection. General info. Here's the Oxford. This is the Oxford side of non-league side of 2006. So this is quite interesting. So you've got all these variations and stuff like traditional. So there's the traditional look, which looks a bit kind of. There's plenty of room to put many players there, but I don't know how many player limits you had in this. So let's look at the staff. Yeah, all these are true players, true staff members back in 2006. Quite easy to read, actually. I'm on 16s all the time. Information, based in England, 12,500. Training facilities port, yeah. Now, finances. If you remember my previous Championship Manager games, my finances have never been good for Oxford. What were they like in the non-league? 3.8 million, because we got a benefactor. Yes, we got a lot of money. It's nice to have a lot of money. I think we deserve as Donny confirmed as England boss. Where? Am I the England boss as well? I might have to. I think I might have to restart the game there, because I don't want to be England boss. So. Okay, we're back. I've made a couple of alterations. What I had to do is had to get rid of the sidebar. So the sidebar does now not exist anymore. And also change the screen settings a little bit more easy to read. So we're kind of back where we were. Other than that, I just realized that this was the options down here. So again, Pro Zone menu, don't even know what that is. Options menu, that's where I found out about quitting the game and everything. Screen history menu, we've got clubs and nations, competitions, and then user manager. So here we go. So have I got a reserves? I have. Okay. Have I got youth team? I have. Okay, it's interesting. Currently, I'm quite impressed with the game. It's still got a lot to get used to though. So anyway, let's look at job information. This is just other clubs. Obviously, we're going to look at other teams in this. We'll briefly look at Oxford, and then if people want me to continue, I will continue with this save. But again, this is really to have a look at what Championship Manager 7 was all about. So you've got your options here. So I like the sound. The sound will get annoying. Here's the board, Manager Confidence Board. Lead a club out of division by winning promotion. Yeah, although still rather spectacle about your point, the EU fans are willing to see how your team gets on. Some statements say Oxford United fans are optimistic. They blindly expect you to success by winning pretty much every competition the team's currently going in, except for the FA Cup. Yeah, because Oxford weren't really meant to be in the National League. We were in the National League for about 5 years in the end, if I can remember. And then we finally won the playoffs by beating York. And that's on YouTube, you can see that. So let's just have a look at the players here. So I do remember these players. Steve Basham, good goal scorer. You can see the stats here. So this is a bit like Football Manager in some ways. And yes, cross between a Football Manager and Championship Manager now. So he's got good shooting power, 17. You can put your training schedule on here if you want. Move your arrows back. You can go and select your players. What about the tactics screen? There's a tactics screen. So the good standard 4-4-2. So you can move your positions up, and you can see there it automatically changes into a different type of position. So let's do I love the 4-2-3-3 type version. So if I move him there, move him there, move that there. I like it how it draws like a chalk type thing down here. This is kind of the formation I use when I play Manager Sim. Please go and play that game. It's a great game. So it's a 4-3-1-2. Set instructions, team instructions, passing, tackling hard, mentality, attacking, closing down, always, counter attack, corners from the left, corners mixed, all mixed at the moment. Crosses, I think we're always going to edge of area, edge of 6-yard box. Crossings from the edge of the area. Throw-ins left and right long, and then mixed. Just making all this up, by the way. Free kicks, mixed. I think keep free kicks, it's mixed. Passing, keep it mixed actually. All right, so I think that's all sorted. So I need to select the team, obviously. So you can select player instructions, each player. We won't go through all that in detail. Confirm. Do you want to make, you made, yes. Okay, so let's see about selecting the players themselves. I notice the goalkeeper's right down there and the defences are up there. Normally the goalkeeper should be there. Okay, let's put the goalie in. So we've got Tardif, very good goalie, 25 years old, and we've got Billy Turley, legendary goalie. So I think Tardif will take the goalie. Turley will finish sub. Now Phil Gilchrist is still here. He can feature, if you've been watching the 97-98 series, you notice he was in that game as well. So he's still with us. He's 32 years old now. He is rated 9K. This sound's getting a little bit annoying already. I want to hear what the sound's like though when the game starts. So we put Phil Gilchrist in defence. I've got to remember all this now. This is a long time since I played seen Oxford as in a 2007 side. Chris Hargreaves later on became manager of Wycombe Wanderers, took them up to the Championship, and then they went back down again. I think he left now as Shrewsbury manager. Is that right? So he'd be a good centre midfield actually. So Chris Hargreaves there. That's Wilmot, Chris Wilmot, yeah. Yeah, Chris Wilmot, I think, would be a good partner for Gilchrist. There you go. Yeah, the tactics are a bit odd here. I need to have a look at the tactics screen. Full back left, full back right. Oh, okay. Right. That makes sense. Back to the home screen. So I need a full back left. That'll be Revit, because the only one that seems to be doing it. Is there a full back left screen on here? There's a full back right, but there's no full back left. Because one of these defenders is taking it. So I need to look at the tactics screen. Yeah, so the DC that's not being featured should be there. So looks like that's a bug, because there's no FBL here. There's a DC and a DC, so FBL is actually that. So, you have an official tactic which discard. So I need to put Brevit there, because if I'm right, Brevit's moved into the center. Okay, what's going on here? Move Brevit back. Confirm then. Gilchrist up there. Full back right. Let's do the full back right at least, which is Day. Which means that one not filled in yet. No, yeah, there's an error here. That's annoying. The full back left doesn't exist. I can't put anyone there because every time I select someone, it's not letting me do it. Ooh, isn't that unfortunate? So can I change? Let's change these positions a bit. It's not ideal, but I'm hoping, can that work? No. Oh, this is a bad bug. There's no FBL appearing. Ooh. We've now got two DLs, and can I fit that there? Yes. And what does this one do? No. I don't know what to do. This is unfortunate. Let's go to tactics. Let's see if there's a preload tactic, quick load. There we go. Let's see if there's a little bit of help here. 4132. 4132. Okay. Let's see if that works. Confirm. No. Ew. This is a bit unfortunate. I might have to stop the video and try to sort this out. And then if I have sorted it out, that's what happens when the game is quite old. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it seems to be not working at the moment. I'm filling in all the others, just because I'm not really checking the players' names now, I'm just filling in the others. And let's see what happens. If I sort this out, I'll spend more time checking these players. I think these are loanies. That's why the colour is a bit different. That's a shame if this game is bug ridden. Let's see if I can get to a game. 6. This is the mail screen. Nick Mary, welcome. You got 4.5 million. Wow, 4.5 million because we had a bit of a benefactor. Sets his targets, achieve promotion, squad number. Please submit your squad numbers to the conference. Respond. Confirm. Okay, auto. Confirm. Races on to sign Dave Savage. Dave Savage, I think he was a former Oxford player actually. Let's look at his history. No. Okay. Looks like you'd only get basic history here. I don't know why it's not. Button seems not to be working. We got a friendly on the 9th of June. What date is it now? 7th of June. Let's forward that to that date at least, see what happens. That means mail. Have denied receiving any approaches for Chris Hargreaves. Have they moved to quell spectrum? Okay, Chris Harvey's in demand. Shrewsbury have made an offer for Chris Harvey's 11.6 million. Shrewsbury are a league side. He is worth 10k and he's 40. Yeah, I probably would accept that actually. Real Madrid bid for Joe Cole. Wow. How's Joe Cole look? 24 years old. He's at Chelsea, of course, England international. 13 million he's rated. We'll look at other sides. If the game doesn't work and we can't go to the match, I will just look at the players because I don't think there's anything we can do about this. So here's the game of day of the match. Wickham have made an offer of Chris Harvey's. Ironically, he became their boss eventually. Oxford United against. Here we go. It's Sen. You need to pick a side. Problem is. Yes. Okay. That is weird. The side's been picked. But. How on earth did the side get picked? Because we couldn't play one player. Okay, I'm confused here because I couldn't select one player. But thankfully, the game has decided for us to continue. So you've got team talks here. Use your game to find a rhythm. Firm. St Albans has made an inquiry. Okay, that's different. Okay, that is odd because that button is clearly not selected, but we have got a team of 11 players. Let's just count, see if I'm miscounting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's 11 players there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm confused. How on earth did it select the 11th player? So who has been selected without being selected? This is. I bet you guys are just as confused as me at the moment here. Unless I'm really missing something. So Wilmot and Gilchrist are our front two. Wilmot, Gilchrist. Yeah, they're both in. Brevitt is the fullback left. So Dave's gone in. Dave, yeah, Dave's in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That must be that is fullback left. Just, we can't select fullback left. We just have to let the computer select fullback left. Oh, fullback left. Right, I'm going to try to get this now a little bit more better. So Cochrane was an Irish player, 69k. Ooh. I'm guessing he is better. Yeah, he's better than Wilmot, so I have to swap these up. Daniel Rose, 7k. Hutchinson, I know Eddie Hutchinson. That sounds right. He's got good stats actually. 52k. Yeah, he's got to be in. So instead of Quint or Pettifer, I can't remember Pettifer to be honest. 41k. Okay, Hutchinson instead of Pettifer. And then we've got Duffy, Robert Duffy, 3.6k. Ooh. Are these two any better? Marvin Robinson. I remember Marvin Robinson. Yeah, he's better already. And Gebris was a Latvian. We actually had a Latvian. I think he was a Latvian international as well. 2.8k. Contract expiring now. We need to get some decent strikers. Oh, Basham's not even picked. Wow. Yeah, 27k. Okay, Basham, you're in. You'll replace Duffy. Right, let's see what this match engine is like. So I'm quite impressed with this actually. It's a little bit, I don't know, I think there is a bug about that defensive menu, so I can't change the fullback left oddly. So team's good, team talk. Yeah, it's all team talk, right? Confirm. Bit of noise. Highlight speed. Let's change the match speed a bit. Okay. Oh dear, that highlight speed needs to go down a bit. Hucknall Town were a non-league side as well, if I can remember. So good, clear commentary. Not much as in attempts though. Hucknall seems to be doing better than us actually, which is a bit worrying. Did you notice we didn't actually see the goal? Look at all these camera views. Oh, user or opponent. Well, we don't want to see the opponent's free kicks or anything. Just changing the settings here. I'm trying to get more highlights basically. Yeah, we didn't see the goal. Hmm. See if I can... Ah, okay. I think I've sorted the highlights out. I think. Well, we're winning. Don't know how. Let's see if this works. That's it. That's it, Ella. Hmm. It's not exactly what Football Manager is now. There we go. Selected highlights. So the highlights we'll see are being a lot slower. Shame we didn't see the goal. I think we press this button for... How do you get substitutes on? There you go. Edit tactics. I thought I put Basham on. I didn't. Sorry, Bashy. Well, you're on now. Eddie Hutchinson, I didn't even put you on. God. I thought I did put some of these players on. No wonder we're struggling a little bit. Johnson. Gavin Johnson. Oh, no, wrong screen. No matter, I can click back. Play. Yeah, it's certainly different, this game. It's not too bad, I think, other than I think that is a bug. Let me know in the comments if you think that is a bug as well. I think clearly it is a bug. That I couldn't select one of the players, but luckily the computer selected it for me. Or we would have had a very short... here we go. Oh, not much highlight. The highlight speed seems to be fast, even though I've put it really slow, oddly. Is that, unless it's the other way around, is that? No. Seems to do nothing here. I'm trying to make the highlight speed a little bit slower. Problem is, this is as slow as it is, and it's still fast. No, this is quite fast match speed, and we're struggling on 71 minutes, oddly. Maybe because I haven't pressed play button. Yeah, this is a bit odd, these screens. Oh, unlucky Basham. Well, the highlight button's not working now because we're watching the game. Basham! Oh, goal! So if you click... Don't know what the goalie was doing there. If you click that, then you can get the highlight speed on. Well, that was a strange free kick. I think I've sorted out the highlights now. Well, we won 2-0. Man of the match, Wilmot. I hope you could hear me there. I just realised it's very loud for me at the moment. It's not too bad. I couldn't really tell them much. It's the display and how to select players and that is certainly different. Yeah, again, this is the problem here. You can see here this has been deselected, but it actually has been selected. So weird. But if you'd like me to carry on, we will have a part 2 to this. With new technology display, you can post-match team and using Prozone tool allows you to analyze player post-match or during match replay. Let's just look at Prozone. Oh, okay. You can then play the game through here and analyze it. We won't look at that in this episode. I'm just going to quickly look at these youth players who could be probably better than the current players. Yeah, I'm just looking at the time. It's going to be this is quite a long episode. So if you want me to continue looking at Championship Manager 07, then please let me know. The only way I kind of know that is by if enough of you watch it, to be blunt. If there's not many views, then I move over to a different episode. But that is Championship Manager 07. We'll just before I go, I think we'll just look at some other clubs for a second, because I know you like seeing what other clubs look like. So we'll look at Europe, obviously, playable leagues, nations, clubs, major clubs. Let's look at Europe. Here are some clubs. Let's look at Liverpool. What do Liverpool look like at the moment? Liverpool weren't the side, really, the big side as we knew they kind of are now, but some of these are very recognisable names, like Xabi Alonso, obviously, is now the one of the most sought-after managers. Then we got Robbie Fowler still there. Craig Bellamy, now the Welsh national team coach, manager. Here he is 27 years old. Steven Gerrard, obviously, here he's only 26 years old. Look at the stats, amazing stats. Jamie Carragher, now a football pundit. Yeah, let's see if we can find another team. Let's look at Man United. No, Arsenal, I think, were a really good side around this time. Yeah, look at these players, amazing players. Thierry Henry, wow, 28 years old. He's worth 21 million. Then we've got Van Persie, Robin Van Persie, only 22 years old in this game. Wow, and how much is he worth? 10 million. Is Bergkamp with Arsenal around this time, or is it afterwards? So what does that L mean? Unhappy. Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. Freddie Ljungberg, Swedish international. Denilson, Abid Barrio. All these are good players. We'll need to, let's have a look at Manchester United if I can find them. Are they not in the major side? Oh, they should be in the major sides. They're not. Ooh. That's a bit of a blow if you're a Man United fan. Let's see if I can find them anyway. Let's go to England. There's England. Come on, Man United, you've got to be in here somewhere. Minor clubs then. Let's take over other. So you have to look through all these nations. Oh, actually, it says search engine down here. Yes. Obviously, there would have been a search engine. It's down there. Man United, there we go. So here's Man United. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. 21 years old in this game. It's amazing that he's still playing now. Worth 22 million. His history. Yeah, he was Man United just 3 years before this game. Solskjaer. Wayne Rooney, of course. Future England captain and now second all-time goal scorer. Of course, there's no Harry Kane in this. 20 years old. So did he just join from Everton? Yeah, literally 2 seasons ago for 25 million. Um, yeah, amazing. So I just want to look at Messi, see if Messi's in here, because if Ronaldo is, then Messi should be in this. Lionel Messi, Barcelona, 19 years old, just one Argentinian cap at the moment. He's worth 18 million. Wow. When did he join Barcelona? Oh, of course, he was kind of like went through the ranks or something, or maybe. So that's Lionel Messi, obviously. So yeah, so if you want me to continue this, then please let me know, and we will see what we can do. So the skulls now. Actually, Beckham. I want to see, is Beckham now at Real Madrid? I think he was by then. Oh, let's look. We need to look at the Real Madrid side actually before we go. Here's the Real Madrid, probably one of the best sides there. Roberto Carlos. Oh, look at all these names. Guti, Beckham, Raul. Spain's amazing striker. 29 years old. Beckham is 31 in this game. 94 England caps. I think he had 107 in the end. 25 million. Yeah, that sound will get annoying. Van Nistelrooy. I think he just left Man United. Oh no, he left Man United a few seasons ago. Yeah, he just left Man United. There you go. So now, at the time of this recording, he was Leicester boss, Leicester City boss, but I don't know how long that's going to last because Leicester were doing badly in the Premiership. Yeah, amazing side. So we're going to leave it like that. I thought it'd be nice to do something different in the Championship Manager series. We jumped up from 97-98 to Championship Manager 7. And depending if you want me to continue, we'll do another part and we'll play a couple more games. But we have got Championship Manager 8 and 10 to look at as well. And also Championship Manager 0001. So we've still got plenty more Championship Manager videos to go. But let me know if you want me to continue. Comment if you've ever played this game. Be nice to hear from those who actually did play this game, because I never did. I went over to Football Manager by this time. And yeah, it'd be great to hear your memories about this game. But thanks for watching. As always, like and subscribe if you really want to. It'd be great if you do. And I'm here from you soon. Don't only saying goodbye.